Up with the big men down low tonight.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, you're going to see both teams double these guys because they're just too hard to handle. Otherwise, they'll have to do their work and make their decisions quickly.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. Now, here's Ariza. The 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now, a capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Here's Barton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's McCollum. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris.
And you talk about shot makers, C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Inside, Anthony, the pass to Whiteside. Over Jokic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat big from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Now here's Murray. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's Ariza. Finished off the break. Ariza's got 5.
And Ariza very alert, gliding down the court with ease. Excellent in transition.
Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Out to Anthony. Goes back up. No good on the shot. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. The drive by Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
You know, one of the things I like about Jokic's game is that he's a great passer for a center. And in many ways, his game reminds me of Vlade Divac.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Michael Porter comes in for Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis. Here's Trent. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Here's Jokic. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Then it's Little. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Trent in at the 2 spot. And Lillard gets double-teamed. The dive for the ball. Shot by Collins, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And after essentially a redshirt rookie here with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
Good checked in for Zach Collins. Here's Lillard. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 8 points.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Morris inside. Covered by Lillard. That's tipped. Outside Hood. Here's Trent. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A 3 ball. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the shot goes down. Morris has got his first points of the game. Portland leading by 6. Lillard outside. Passes to Nurkic. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum.
The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 3rd in scoring and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. And that one's good, Anthony.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Right side, no good. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Murray and McCollum with the block. And now Portland on the break. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shot left block. Bucket is good. And that's now 7 points for Trevor Ariza. The Nuggets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And stolen by Hood. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the first half is now in the books.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And Clark, one thing that makes Will Barton so good is that he fits right in among any group of players.
And I like the pace he plays with, guys. He doesn't seem to force the issue. He lets the game come to him, and when he has opportunities to explode, he usually does. He's always moving. He's active at both ends. He's a high-quality performer.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
And it's Jokic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Murray, here we go. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Will Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Gary Harris. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's in there. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist. And you look at how the Nuggets have become the team they are, a lot has to do with player development.
Exactly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Denver has done a great job in the draft. Identify talent, stick to your guns in choosing that talent, then build it, develop it. Their front office has been fantastic.
Grant, he's checked in for Denver. Morris comes in for Jamal Murray. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Trent's checked in. The pass to Nurkic. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It doesn't go for him. Plumlee with some nice D. Moving it up. Here's Porter. Not going to go that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Ariza finds McCollum. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. McCollum's got his first bucket of the night. Out to the right wing. They need this. Ariza with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Denver calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Zach Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. And Plumlee kicks to Craig. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Portland.
And McCollum launches it from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Portland feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Trevor Ariza out there with Collins. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. Harris misses.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
McCollum passes to Whiteside. Over Porter. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 19. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. The drive by Jokic. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Down low. Here's McCollum. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
One shot.
Clark, I have sat next to you doing these games for years. What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level? Because I hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect coach.
Well, a couple of things. One, coaching never lets up. It's always on you, and I've come to enjoy the fact that I can be fully immersed as a broadcaster and work with great guys like you and others, and then have a period of time where I don't have to be immersed in basketball, and I've enjoyed that. And I also haven't trained or prepared to be a coach because it is demanding in terms of the hours that you have to put in. And I've got a little more job security, I think, in the role that I serve as an analyst as opposed to what might happen if I did try to be a coach.
You've got all the security in the world, believe me. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hezonja, he's checked in for Anthony. Little comes in for Trevor Ariza. Rodney Hood's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Trailblazers leading by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for C.J. McCollum.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Hood and Portland again with the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
For the three. They grab their own miss. And Hezonja gets it to go.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Simons. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.